Hey y'all, welcome on in. Welcome back. Sorry, I'm hoping that I'm not grainy like I was before. So if you are just catching, oh my gosh, y'all, my internet's not working. We're having some technical difficulties around here. Give me 1 second. But if you are catching the replay, make sure you comment the word #replay. I'm going to pull up my live and see if I'm still grainy. Hopefully I am not. Okay, that looks good. So I apologize. The keyword today is peanuts. Y'all, technology is trying my nerves today. I've been trying to go live for a little while, and it just one thing after another around here, but it's all good. We're live. We're going to hang out.
Oh my God, your picture that they screen grabbed.
Okay. Thank you for, why? Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay. So we are going to use this one. This one is the Cozy Snoopy transfer. Sorry, y'all. Thomas made me a little self-conscious now with my cover picture. So we'll have to make a laugh about that later. So the keyword is peanuts. I wanted to use the Snoopy sled, but it's out of stock, y'all. I apologize. I'm so scatterbrained. This morning has been a little rough, and I just wanted to come on and hang out with y'all. So I apologize if I'm a little more scatterbrained than usual, but we're gonna sit here and we're gonna craft. So this is the transfer. This one is called Cozy Snoopy. You get 3 transfers in one. So we're gonna do the cutouts with it, and these are available because they're 25% off. All right, so let's get these wiped down and we'll start painting these, and then we will just craft away. I've been trying to go live. I wanted to go live around 10. It's now 12:10. That didn't happen. It's just been quite a morning. It's been a morning. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Michelle. All right. So let's start with this one. We're going to paint the base of this one white. I'm trying to decide. Maybe we'll paint the base of all of them white. Yeah. We'll paint all of these in white chalk paste. And then if I have my white chalk paste, which is right here, much better. Yeah. So if you are just jumping on, the first time I went live earlier, it was very grainy and very hard to tell what I was doing. It was a little distracting. All right, let me go grab some makeup sponges really quickly. I thought I had some in there. Sorry, y'all. All right, let's paint these in white. It's 10:13 there. How nice. I wish it was 10 o'clock here. I just feel like my morning has just gotten away from me. I stayed up late. I sent invoices. I have not finished invoicing all the stuff for the weekly or the nightly claims. So I will work on that after my live. But I woke up. We did a little bit of shipping. I've been trying to fix these cutouts for, well, first I did the Snoopy sled. And then after I got everything ready, I realized it was out of stock. So you can't grab that one anymore. So I had to pivot. I had to change. And we did this one because this was the other one that I had up for grabs. Yes, Linda. It's one of those days. So we're going to get this nice and covered, and then we're going to go in. We're going to chalk everything, and then we are going to be done. We are going to probably paint in a little bit of some areas too, so we're going to have a little bit of fun with this. But we're going to paint all of these, the bases in white. And then we will get them chalked. So as y'all are hopping in, say hey. I just realized I never shared this into the broadcast channel. Y'all, that's how my morning's going. It's been a little rough around here. All right, let me get this shared. And let's see the horrible picture that Facebook picked for me. So if you're not part of our broadcast channel, make sure that you join. That'll be the best way to know when I'm live. I'll go live later tonight doing another project. I think we're going to do the club project. So I'm going to have some new cutouts for that as well. But these cutouts I'm using right now are 25% off. So they're like $10 for the set. But you can get it for $7.50. And you can add it to a weekly order to help save you on shipping. All right. Hello. Hi, y'all. Hi, Dawn. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? Hi, Brenda. All right, let's get this dry. And then we're going to chalk. So I think we're going to do the house in red, obviously. Color. Sorry, y'all. I'm having all sorts of internet issues. What color should his puffer jacket be? Should we do like red, green? Should we do a fun color? Ooh, we could use Jolene. So if y'all didn't see, it's obviously it's October 1st. There is a brand new color of the month, which is Jolene, which we've had Jolene in a paste. Now it's in an ink and it's gorgeous. Then we have a brand new collection that launched with one of our top selling designers. She has a brand new collection out over on the Chalk website. So I want to say there are like maybe 10 new transfers plus a free gift with purchase. So if you spend $60 or more, you get a free like size A transfer that says like something about snow. It's really cute. Hello. Good afternoon. How are you? All right, let's cut these up. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to cut the transfer itself, not the backer sheet, because I want these to stay intact. Okay, and we're going to start with the puffer. Okay. And y'all, no one ever calls me until I get on a live. And then that's when everybody wants to talk to me. All right, let's fuzz. And we're just going to start with this one and we're going to work through each one at a time. Okay. So if y'all are just jumping on, say hey, comment the word peanuts. That'll get you the supply list. There's a link to the cutouts. There's a link to the transfer, all of that. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. All right, so I'm going to chalk this in vanilla. Okay, you're probably like, well, why are you going to do vanilla? I'm going to do my outline thing that we have done before. And that will give us the outline so we know exactly where to paint everything. And we're trying to decide what color puffer vest. I see blue. Anybody else have a suggestion for the puffer vest? What color? We could do a fun color. Oh, we said Jolene. Duh. All right, I'll grab that here in just a second. I completely forgot about our conversation. Y'all, that's how, like, scatterbrained I am right now. And I didn't wax. Whoops. So let me show you what happens when you don't wax. I completely forgot to wax. So do you see where it looks a little patchy? That's because that's where the paint got pulled up. So that's why you wax, is so that doesn't happen. I completely forgot. I forgot to wax. Okay, let me go grab, oh, I have this one. We'll just make this work. Spray that down, and then I'm going to just take a wipe and wipe it down, and then I'll use a board eraser on the back here in just a second. But we are going to use this again, okay? So you definitely want to wax. I just completely slipped my mind. Luckily, we're going to paint it, so the paint will cover that up. So there's a lesson. Wax, y'all. Shimmer silver, blue. Let's see. Let me move some of this. I think this is Jolene. Yep. So this is Jolene. This is the paste version. This one isn't available in the paste, but like I was telling y'all, the new color of the month is this color, but in ink. And it's really pretty. It's really shiny and shimmery. I probably do, Miss Dawn. I probably do. That would be wonderful. All right, so we're going to go in and we're going to paint up our puffer vest. I don't like that brush. Let me clean it a little bit. But how's y'all's day going? It's Wednesday. We're halfway through the week, almost to the weekend. Anybody have fun plans? Yes, Shelly. So far, so good, at least. Don't wax, you'll have a hairy... Exactly. It does look like hair. I mean, you could not wax. That could be a look. So, that's why you wax, y'all. To prevent that from happening. Alrighty. Getting this covered. And this is a shimmer red. So your ink that you'll get for color of the month, I think it's a metallic. And that's the way that it looks in the pictures that I've seen. And it's really, really pretty. I've already ordered mine. So you can add the color of the month with an order of $75 or more. And when you do that, you'll also get that free transfer. Plus, there's a bunch of new transfers on the website that just launched. So if you missed that, go check it out. I can leave going to New Jersey. For what? I mean, like, I'm so nosy. Like, I need to know. I am going to look at the picture to see if this little piece up here is part of... Yeah, it is part of the jacket. So you could do this in candy apple. I mean, you could do his puffer jacket in any color that you want. Well, we're going to use Jolene because I think it's a pretty color. And it's the new color of the month. Okay, so the little part that I left right here is his hand. And I'm trying to decide what color his hat should be. I think we're going to go ivy for his hat. I think we're going to go ivy. Oh, how fun. Exactly. We don't take ourselves too seriously around here. I mean, I laugh at myself all the time. So, that'll be so fun. You get to see family and get to hang out. That'll be nice. All right. And we are pretty much done with this one. Okay. So, let's dry it. We're going to wax it. Ooh, doing a craft show on Saturday. Well, I hope it goes well, Miss Connie. Let's see. We do, Miss Donna. All right, so let's pull out our wax. So you want to wax in between layers because you don't want what happened to you, that what happened to me to happen to you. Also, make sure your paste is completely dry. I did this the other... Literally talking about how your paste should be completely dry. And look what happened. Oh, y'all. It's okay. That part is going to be chalked on anyways. Oh my gosh, that's about right for me. That one little section was still a little wet. It's okay. We'll fix it. As I was saying, make sure your chalk is dry. What did I do? I smeared it as I'm talking about it. It's an easy fix. Look at that, y'all. We're going to dry it. And we're going to make sure it's nice and dry this time. You'll see what just happened. That's about par for the course around here this week. And my trash can is gone. Oh no, it's right here. Okay, hydrate your paste, but you might want to dry it out a little bit more. Thanks, babe. make sure it's dry. All right, let's fuzz this. Hi, Robbie. How are you? Y'all hit the heart button for me. Make sure you comment the word peanuts. I do, Miss Dawn. Hi, Lisa. Give me 1 second, Dawn, and I will look it up for you. So all we're going to do is we're just going to lay this back down and chalk it in black. Just give me 1 second, Dawn. This one was my favorite out of the trio, I think, so far. I mean, obviously, we've only done one. But that one's my favorite. I love the little puffer jacket. Okay, now you could do the little snow on the bottom in Ocean Mist. I just decided to do it in black just to keep it easy. But I think an Ocean Mist would be really pretty. Or if you have... what's that color of the month? This one, Glacier. Yeah, or if you have this color of the month, I think that would be really pretty. All right, let's pick this up and check that out. Ooh, y'all, what do y'all think? That's cute. All right, let me clean this. Move that out of the way. My other sprayer's on the table, so we'll just make this one work. Wipe this up. I'm going to use another wipe, get all that black off, and then we're going to turn it over and do the same thing. Okay. Get a paper towel. I'm going to spray it one more time. And then we're going to put this back on the backer, and then we're going to do the next one. So which one do y'all want to see? The Snoopy house or the skating Snoopy? Which one? Isn't that so cute? I know. I'm really excited about the Jolene ink. I'm hoping mine will be here tomorrow because I did get it overnighted. All right. We're going to put this here. Line this up the best we can. Hi, Donna. Hi, Linda. The house. Okay, we'll do the house. All right, so same thing. But what am I going to do this time? I'm going to wax. Okay, let me close up what I have. Should we do the house in the same color as the jacket? So it will stand up like that. We have to paint our base. But should we do the house in Jolene or should we do it in like Candy Apple? What do y'all think? All right. Let me remind myself. What did I tell y'all to do? I told y'all to wax. So that's what I need to do. Okay, there's our first one. Let me grab my wax. Yep, wax. Make sure you wax. But let me know what color house y'all think we should do. Jolene or Candy Apple? Okay, we're going to do this right here. And he's got a little blanket on there. So we got to figure out what color to do with the blanket as well. Make it a set, use Jolene. Okay. We could go Jolene. I don't have a problem with that. All right. I'm going to go with my vanilla and I'm going to do my outline. But I'm loving the peanut stuff. Like I've told y'all earlier this week, people just love the peanuts. All right. Lift that up. So that's going to give us our outline. And look, we don't have the missing pieces of the white paint anymore because we waxed. That's why you wax. Candy apple. I do like candy apple. It's very classic, a classic color. All right, wipe that up. We're going to turn it over. We're going to do the same thing. Spray it down. And wipe that down. It's huge. And I'm seeing it everywhere. I saw somebody who posted, like, another designer, she had posted that it was, like, on the brand Moleskin, which has, like, all those journals and all of that. It's all, I mean, it's everywhere. Everywhere. All right, here we go. We're going to go back in with Jolene. So Jolene is no longer available in paste. I'm using it because it is our color of the month, but in ink form. So ink will be anything that you use, like on textiles, cloth, glass, vinyl, stuff like that. So I just wanted to use that so y'all could see what it looked like. Ooh, Michelle, I like that idea. We could do that. We could sell these on Whatnot. What is happening? Y'all see that? I got like, it's probably from the paste. I mean, we're going to paint over it, so it's really not that big of a deal. But I'm just getting things everywhere. So, yeah, that's probably what it is. I'm sure that's what it is. All right, let's go in with Jolene. Y'all, Thomas is in there working on his First Dibs Friday. His next two First Dibs Friday. Because he'll be around, but he got a new job. So, very exciting. So he's working on that for y'all. Over there. All right, get that covered. Now, there is going to be a little bit of an outline with the house. Or outside, like the whole transfer. So you can bring down the whole house if you want to, the whole color. I think I might do that to make it look more finished. But you don't have to do that. You could just leave it. You could leave the white outline. I'm just going to do it towards the bottom. And you know what you're going to do before you wax it? I mean, before you layer it, you're going to wax. You're going to make sure it's dry before you even do that. All right, what color should his blanket be? Should we go green? Should we keep it in the green? What do y'all think? Hi, Lynn. Y'all, and he sold another one of his signs today. So he sold one of those Texas Tech signs. I don't know if y'all saw that. But I think he did a great job on this. He does a great job with those signs. All right, let's dry. But what color blanket? Should we go ivy, keep it in the family? So if you're just jumping on, we did this. This is in the color Jolene. I have a couple spots that I need to touch up. And then we did his hat in ivy. Yes, happy October 1st. It's a new month, which means a new color of the month. It means a new club. It means all sorts of things. All right, I guess we're going to go ivy. We're going to keep it as a set, as Miss Michelle said. And then we'll sell it on Whatnot on Friday. Not on Friday, on October 10th. All right, so, oh, Woodstock is right there too. I didn't even see him. I'm glad I looked at that. So Woodstock is sitting on top of him. So we're going to have to get out our Woodstock color for him. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is going to be so cute. Okay, so this is the color Ivy. I know this is not classic Peanuts colors, but we're just changing it up a little bit. I know, right? How is it October already? Alrighty, getting this on here. I love doing the outline thing, y'all, because it's literally just like coloring. You just got to paint inside the lines. And if it gets outside the lines, it's okay. It's handmade. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm telling myself that. Not y'all. All right, so there is, and it looks like a kindergartner did it for a little while, but it's going to come together. So there's our Ivy. So now we have to get out our Woodstock color, which Chalk did release a Peanuts Woodstock color, which is an old color of the month. We're going to use that, but if you don't have it, you could just use Bumblebee, okay? You can use Bumblebee for Woodstock. That's Woodstock, right? Like a little guy up there. Am I right or am I wrong? Right? All right, let's go in with the Woodstock color. And we're going to cover him up. You'll probably be like, girl, that's not Woodstock. How I'm so upset with the Postal Service. My order is setting in. Oh my gosh, Miss Dawn, I hate that. And it's only going to get worse with the holidays. I'm considering moving for the holiday season all of my shipments to go out UPS, not USPS. Because I'm just afraid with USPS that it's just going to be a nightmare. All right, we don't need bright white anymore. All right, we're going to dry this. We're going to make sure it's completely dry before we wax it. We don't want to smear it again. Thank you, Miss Diane. So let's dry. So you can do Woodstock and Bumblebee. It'll work just as well. Don't think, well, I can't do this because I don't have the Woodstock color. It's just Bumblebee, just a little bit brighter. I think I am going to go back over the Ivy again, because I'm not liking how that is sitting on there. Sometimes, like we were talking the other day, and I know Michelle mentioned this, sometimes the green chalks, if you're painting with it, doesn't give you like solid coverage. It looks really streaky. And I don't want this to look streaky. So we're going to go back over it. Okay. Let's dry and let's see how that works. So if you're just jumping on, we've already made this one. This is the Cozy Snoopy transfer. It comes with 3, so it's 3. We're going to do 3 projects with 1 transfer. Okay. Oh yeah, that looks a million times better. So we're doing our second one right now. We're going to go over this. We're going to make sure it's dry. And then we are going to wax. So, fingers crossed I don't smear it like I did last time. I'm like, I got PTSD from it. Just joking. All right, throw this down and line it back up. So, and this is going to give us our second little stand. All right, push down. Oh gosh. It moved. Hold on. USPS is awful and it's my peanuts order. I know. You know, and I have, like, when stuff gets broken in shipment, I'm at the point where I don't even file a claim anymore because they're going to deny it. No matter how it comes, they're going to deny and say that they did no wrong. So, it's frustrating. So, I don't know. I don't know if y'all would prefer USPS or if y'all would prefer UPS. You can let me know down in the comments. I haven't decided. But I am considering USPS for the holidays. Because I just feel like more of that's going to happen. What's going on with Miss Dawn. All right. Oh, that's a great suggestion, Miss Linda. All right. There's that one. What do y'all think? Where'd my sands go? I've got so many jars open up over here. All right, so here's this one. I'm going to put it in its stand. What do we think? You have more damaged boxes from UPS than... Oh, okay. That's good to know, Miss Dawn. My email address is Simeon. Yes, Lisa. I don't know if you've shopped with me from before. I can't remember. So just go ahead and send it to me just to be on the safe side. And I will get your invoice. I didn't finish invoicing last night. I stayed up till about 12:30 last night invoicing, and I didn't get it all done. So that's going to be my goal once I get off of here. So let me get this clean, and then I'll show you the 2 that we've done, and then we'll do our last one, and then we will be done with this little project. Okay, turn it over, wipe it down. And there we go. Okay, so it's nice and clean. I'm going to dry this off. I know, y'all, Miss Robbie's box that she sent me pictures of, like, it looked like USPS, like, thank you, Lisa. Like, USPS just, like, drove on top of it. It was bad. Real bad. You like them both, no issues. Okay. Some people have a preference, some people don't, you know. Just want to know what y'all think. Okay, so here are the first 2 that we've done. I know I didn't do the stands, but what do y'all think? Do you like, that one is not even sitting in the stand. There we go. Do you like the Snoopy house? Or do you like the puffer vest? Which one do y'all like so far? So there are our first 2 projects. We have one more to do. And then I will jump on later. I received a lot of stuff from UPS. Okay. So we're going to fuzz. We're going to wax. So all we have on this one is his hat. I'm holding it up like y'all can see it, but it's kind of hard on teal, right? So all we have on this one is his hat. So what color should we do? The red hat? Should we do a red hat with like green pom-poms? Or should we do a green hat with red pom-poms? Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Come here. I want to show you something. All right. Oh, what did I forget to do? I forgot to wax. The puffer vest is fun.
Did you dry your paste?
Did I dry it?
Yeah, did you hydrate your paste?
No.
No?
Look,
Ladies, you got to do it. All the different things.
Look
What's
who's
it
here.
say? Oh, hi. Hi, Lita. I love you. That's my Lita, y'all. Can't have her. She's mine.
What are you working on over there?
Some stuff.
First Dibs Friday?
Some stuff.
Oh, he's working on some stuff.
Maybe. First dibs, maybe not.
I'm sorry for snapping at you.
It's okay. You weren't in a good headspace for a joke. I understand. It's my fault. It wasn't the first time I've mistimed a joke. And it won't be the last I've mistimed a joke.
So at the beginning of my live, I had started a live, had to hop off. And it just, technology wasn't, Carolita says, hi, babe.
Oh,
I was having some technical difficulties and I was a little frustrated. So then at the beginning of this live, you know how Facebook loves to capture like horrible screenshots. So as I'm starting my live and talking, Thomas is just like, oh my God, the cover picture they picked. I'm like, really, dude? I've already had a rough morning.
They're pretty funny for me.
Yeah, he thought it was funny. All right, we're gonna chalk in vanilla. We're gonna get our outline. Really, we just need the hat because Snoopy's gonna be in white. So what did we decide on the hat color?
What was this hat color in the cartoon?
Well, we're not using the traditional colors.
Oh, well, okay.
Oh, here, come here.
I
So
don't know
look.
what the hat color was. I don't
So
remember
we've
the
done
cartoon.
this one.
Ooh.
We've done this one.
Okay.
So we're kind of sticking with the same thing because Michelle was like, do it in the same colors and then you could sell it as a set on Whatnot.
Oh, not a bad idea.
So we're trying to decide the color of his hat. I'm thinking red. But or maybe green because we have a lot of red already in the set.
I was going to say red for the hat. Switch it up. Have the Jolene for the hat instead.
What do y'all think? Dawn Led says, Thomas, Alex needs you to take her away for the weekend.
I'm trying, Miss Dawn. I'm trying.
Yellow to bring in Woodstock. That wouldn't be bad. All right, I'm going to clean this really quickly.
Ooh, they do have that from the last drop, right? The Woodstock.
Which one?
The color.
No, that was a color of the month.
Yeah, for the last drop.
For the last.
When they dropped the last sets of these, they dropped Woodstock.
I think
for
that
the
was
color of the month.
the original set.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. Well, they've had the fall
Yeah, they
release in
should
between.
have Woodstock. Is what
So.
I'm trying to say.
She needs a great lunch, Thomas Beer. Well, we tried to have a nice lunch yesterday. There's a whole other thing to that. We tried to have a nice lunch yesterday, and then
It's pretty funny.
stuff happened.
We'll tell it in the Whatnot.
Yeah,
We'll tell it in the Whatnot. After dark hour.
we'll share that story in the Whatnot on the Whatnot Live. But we tried to go have lunch yesterday. Well, we did go have lunch yesterday, but some stuff went down and it kind of ruined lunch. It's okay though. All is good. And it was not, before someone assumes something, it was nothing between me and him. Just
say, I did nothing.
yeah. It was business related.
Yeah. The waitress looked at me like,
Let's just say during lunch I started crying. I started crying. And I was like as I'm crying, I'm telling him, I'm sorry I'm crying because everybody thinks you're making me cry, but it's not you. Very mortifying.
it was pretty funny. The waitress came up to me, like stared me down and gave me these death eyes. Was like, can I help you? And like looked at me. I was like, look, it's not me. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, she came over several times during the meal.
It was pretty funny.
So awesome. It's margarita time.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds lovely right now. And it's only noon.
It's only noon. Is it really noon already?
It's 12:48.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. All right. We're going to do green pom-poms on the hat. So let me kind of smooth this out. Okay. Yeah. Literally crying during lunch. I felt so bad for him. I was like, I'm sorry. They think you're like you. They think it's you and it's not you. It's just funny. Can laugh about it now. But, all right, we're going to go in with the ivy and do green pom-poms. And then I left the little brim of his hat in white. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Oh, y'all. Well, I'm drinking my energy drink. That's my 5 o'clock right now. Okay, then all we have to do is wax this. I'm going to go over the green again and the Jolene. All we have to do is wax and then chalk and black, and then we are good to go. So, tune in on the whatnot and we'll give you the full story. We will share what's been going on. But I was mortified yesterday overall. Cried at lunch, cried on my live. So just know that I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all being here, hanging out, hitting the heart button, chatting with me, all of those things. I tell y'all all the time, but it really does make me feel better, like coming on and hanging out with y'all. I was kind of down in the dumps before my live, and then now that I'm on here hanging out and I'm crafting, I'm feeling happy. So, let me clean this off. Yeah, the tea. Alrighty, let's dry this. We're gonna wax. We need to make sure it's completely dry before I go in and wax. But here are our first 2 projects. This is going to be so cute as a set. Thank you. Making sure it's nice and dry. Okay, we're going to wax. And then I will give you a chance to claim this set of cutouts here in just a second. So it's going to be, the set's going to be normally $10. It's a standing set, but you can get it for $7.50 today. So, or you can wait till tonight's live to claim it there too. Up to you. All right, we're going to line this back up. And just take our time. I didn't really do a great job at chalking the bottom part of that. Okay. That looks good. Oh, Tucker's not happy, y'all. He's scratching at the door. He's like, woman, let me in. I hear you in there. Let me in the dang house. I don't know if y'all could hear him scratching, but that was him. All right, let's clean this up. Get all that extra paste off. And lift. Look at that. Oh my gosh, y'all. What do y'all think about that one? So now that we have the full set. Uh-oh. Oh, it'd be helpful if I didn't put the stand up backwards, right? There is that one. Yeah, exactly. He wants to come in so he can use the restroom in my house, even though he's been outside for a good while. So Tucker is my miniature dachshund, and y'all, he is stubborn. He'll be outside for an hour, and you know what that he will do? He'll come in and pee. I was saying I need to go get dog diapers. for him. So that doesn't happen anymore. I'm tired of it. But, you know. Ooh, we could make them into ornaments, Teresa. That's a fabulous idea. I don't think so. I mean, they'll be pretty large. But, I mean, who cares? It's an ornament. Do y'all want me to make an ornament version of these? That's a fabulous idea. The last one is the best one. All right. Let me put... He is a sweet boy, but he is very stubborn, and he can be a jerk. All right. Clean this up. Yes, he does demand to be the center of attention all the time. All the time. And he's very jealous of Boone. Okay, so here is this one. So they will come with a stand. Okay, so you'll get the set of 3 for $7.50, y'all. That is a steal. So if you want the standing set, they're $7.50. You can comment the number 100. Okay, just comment the number 100. And yes, Michelle, I'm going to have Thomas work on that as soon as I hop off of here. Comment the number 100. And I'll add those to your invoice for the week. Or if you just want to go ahead and purchase them and not see anything else for the week, I understand. You can just comment the word peanuts and go check your messenger. It'll be the first link in there. And then the second link in there is the link to all of the current peanuts cutouts that I have. I'm working on adding all of the holiday ones. Unfortunately, the Snoopy sled sold out. So I was going to do that one today, but that one will be available as a bundle on Sunday. And then the ornament version of this I'll make available tonight as well. Okay, that was a fabulous idea, Miss Teresa. So those will be available in tonight's sale. We'll probably end up doing the club transfer tonight. So we'll chalk with that, and then I'll show y'all like 2 or 3 new cutouts tonight, okay? All right, y'all. I'm going to hop off. I'm going to go get some work done. But I will see y'all later tonight for the club transfer and some new cutouts. And I'll have these available up for claim if you want them as well. All right. Have a great rest of your day. I will see y'all later tonight. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Bye, y'all.